Double Clock High will continue after station identification.
Photographs. Sandy, somebody in this base has been stealing government property and selling it to this man. Unfortunately, he claims he doesn't know the name of the person that's been doing this, but he would recognize his face. So I want you to get out all the personnel photographs we have. Incidentally, you better send out for some supper, because our friend is going to be here until he makes an identification.
Yes, sir. Oh, sir, the rate is on for tomorrow.
All right, notify the staff.
Yes, sir. Have a seat, sir.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Sergeant Jones would like to see you for a minute.
All right, send him in.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Frank, I got a pretty busy night. What's on your mind?
Sir, I understand my brother did okay today.
Yes, he did fine. Flew like a bird.
I'd like to get right to the point, sir.
Yes, please do.
Sir, I'd like my entire crew transferred to another unit. At least myself. I'd like to get away from J.D. Lieutenant Jones.
Why is that?
Personal reasons.
Personal reasons? Now, look, 3 weeks ago when he arrived here, you begged me to be his crew chief.
Yes, sir. Well, things are a little different now.
Oh, I think I understand. I was raised with brothers also, Sergeant. Here, have a seat. Spill it all.
Sir, what if my brother is too scared to fly?
I'd ground him. I'd transfer him, not you. But that's not the problem, Frank. I was up with him today. He was fine.
Yes, sir, but I mean to fly combat.
He's done it 5 times already.
But, sir, what if it gets worse and worse every time?
For him or for you?
Sir, he's still a kid, and he's still making kids' mistakes. Now, possibly it's my fault because I've been butting into his life now for a long time.
I think I realized something. When I was questioning you, you thought it was his mistake that caused the accident. And you were covering for him. And you were willing to take the blame, weren't you?
Yes, sir, but I wouldn't have covered up for any other pilot.
Frank.
Sir, I just become too personally involved when it has to do with my brother, that's all. I just feel it would be better for the entire crew if I was transferred to another unit.
All right, Sergeant. After tomorrow's mission, I'll move you.
Thank you, sir.
Now, look, Lieutenant. I'll split it with you right down the middle. Simple way out for both of us. 10 to 1 is what that other crew did with that airplane. Now, we go along with them in the morning. When we cross the channel, we simply cut out from the group and head for Switzerland. Make some engine trouble, they'll never prove. Listen. No. Wait. I didn't know that you were a crook, Burt. You're just a plain crook. Well, I'm not. Everybody steals, Lieutenant. You stole the dead man's reputation. That was your story, not mine. Well, it's too late to change that now. Besides, there'll be a whole crew. So they get interned at some plush resort for the duration of the war. Now, who's going to refuse that?
Burt, I've got another airplane. I've got a chance to prove something.
Well, why don't you face it, Lieutenant? You're yellow. Now, you were fine today, but tomorrow it's a real thing, that's combat. That's why why you cracked up that airplane on takeoff. Because when the shooting starts, baby, you turn ticket. You can't stand the thought of being shot at.
I could transfer. I could turn you in so easy and transfer.
Oh, face a court-martial for crashing an airplane.
For crashing one or for stealing one, what's the difference?
The difference is I rig it, I fix it. So something goes wrong so they can't prove that we stole that airplane. So they catch us after the war, when the heat is off. We have to serve a light sentence. You'll be alive. Let the heroes die, Lieutenant. Don't be a sucker. People forget. They forget. The heat is on me, pal. My little British friend is over there in the colonel's office, and there's only one way out for me.
Okay, Harvey, have these Mimia, will you? Oh, you better send for Sergeant Kamansky. Help out a bit. Oh, also, I want you to scrub Lieutenant Jones' co-pilot. I'll fly with him tomorrow. I'll command the mission from his aircraft.
Yes, sir. But you better get some sleep.
Yeah.
Warmed up, ready to go, just as smooth as glass. Okay. JD, the reason that I brought you in here was, I wanted you to know that I spoke to the colonel last night.
What about?
Well, I told him that I wanted to be transferred to another airplane. And what I told you I was going to do, that's what I'm doing. I'm letting go. I'm not going to protect you anymore.
Do you think I still need protecting?
Why, you're a big boy. You got 2 feet and you sure know how to stand on them. Colonel thinks that you're a very good pilot. Do this for me, kid. When you get back, take Chapman, go in and make him tell the truth about the AWOL. Okay?
I thought you were letting go.
I'm just asking. Not my kid, brother, because you're not a kid anymore. That was my mistake. I'm just asking you as my brother, man to man.
All right, Frank. There he is. I got him. That's him.
You sure?
That's him, all right, Gav.
Chapman, Sergeant Vern Chapman. Good. Where should we find him?
Give me the tower. Colonel Gallagher, Major Stovall on the double.
We won't need any charge. Shut up. Bombardier's down there, you hear you. Gallagher's flying with us today. Will you get it through your head? We have to wait. Listen, baby brother, I can't wait.
Harvey, they've just identified the thief. Jones's flight engineer, Sergeant Chapman. Give me that mic. 114, will you come in? 114, this is the control tower. Do you read me? Over.
Certainly aboard that airplane.
Harvey, you better get in my jeep and get over there. Chapman's under arrest. 114, this is the control tower. Come in, please. 114, will you come in? This is the control tower. JD! 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 Frank! The colonel's pulled you off the mission. This guy here is a thief. That must be the ace in the hole you guys have.
Frank, I didn't know about that.
Down the ace. Frank!
All right. Start those engines. We're gonna go.
Now!
Listen.
pool. Tell him to send a P-51 over here. Tell him to land on runway 2 in 10 minutes.
Yes, sir. Quite a game.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's it. And I'm all out of cigarettes. Sure. How about mine? No, I guess I'll pass. A couple of hours of this, they don't taste like much anyway.
I think you'll like these. Have a cool.
Cool, huh?
Your cigarette's not tasting cool enough till you come up to Cools. With rich tobacco's Cools white filter, extra coolness to discover, extra coolness in your smoke. Let Cools come through for you.
Well, they're great. That's what I told you.
You'll be smoking Cools all the time once you come up to Cool.
Come up to Cool for the most refreshing coolness you can get in any cigarette. Smoke Cool, Filter Kings.
He's all right. I think you killed the bombardier. I didn't kill anybody, Lieutenant. Now just settle down. I locked your brother up back there in case we need him later for a gunner if anything goes wrong. Everything's going wrong. The bombardier never would have left the ship without destroying that bomb site.
We land in France, we'll need it to bargain with to keep out of the POW camps.
It will be like a couple of kings with that bomb site to bargain with. If we land anywhere, it's going to be Switzerland. We'll land where I say, Lieutenant. And you know that.
Yes, sir. I understand. Yes, thank you. British monitors have been crossing the channel into France.
Why don't you send a fighter squadron?
No, Harvey, I don't want to take a whole squadron on the bomb mission. Our bomber's going to need that cover too badly.
Sir, the P-51's ready.
Right. Harvey, you stay in touch with the British monitors, and I'll stay in touch with you as long as I can.